Welcome back to the channel, folks. Guess what? Guess what? Off camera, we went ahead, as you saw in the last video, we said we were going to go and have to start tracing some wiring and testing, ohms and all that kind of stuff. We didn't want to put all that and bore you with resistance testing every single fuel wire, system wire on this thing. So off camera we did, and guess what we found? See this? This $15 little piece of junk here? Yeah, this was no good. Inside here, I don't know if you can see on camera, but there's some contacts in here that slide back and forth. Tested out with the meter, it was working, but under a load, it was not. Just enough to where the pumps would not kick on. This is all it was, the whole time. Now she runs without the help of a backup battery, all by herself. She runs good. So pretty neat little update here. So anyhow, out with the old, in with the new. We'll show you here, we got a brand new one of those switches in the dash, courtesy of O'Reilly's, $15. And as I said, we tested out the whole system, all the wires, everything works now, including the Medusa valve thing I was talking about, that fuel switching valve that switches the tanks back and forth. I believe it's got like 6 ports on it and 5 electrical connections. That all works now. I thought it was bad, but it actually turns out that after we downloaded the factory wiring schematic, that is actually a dead end. So there's a T, you got power that comes from the switch in the dash to the back of the cab, basically directly to each fuel pump, and then that valve tees off of that. So the problem wasn't actually going through the valve wasn't working either because it was drawing too much power for that old worn out switch. So anyway, all sorted out now. She runs all by herself. Come along, check it out, I'll show you. Okay folks, here we are back inside. As you can see, we have the brand new, actually can read it, fuel tank switch, left, right, etc. installed already. And you'll be able to hear, if we listen really carefully, when I flip the key on, you'll actually hear the fuel pump run by itself this time. Ready? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I know. It took a lot of wire chasing, because like I said, it was an intermittent problem. The ohms were good, just sometimes it was off. So anyway, even testing the switch itself and all that was okay, but just right, it wouldn't work. Or when we went to actually put some load on it, it would cut out. So anyhow, here we go. Just going to fire up and run perfectly. She idles good and everything. It's kind of loud though. No exhaust yet. Backfire's included for free. So, actually I'm going to show you one more thing that we found back here. When we were chasing the wiring, we went ahead and pulled it actually out of the loom here and all of that. We still have to go ahead and solder these connections and wrap them properly. However, as you can see in the photo, the factory connections here were so corroded that that was yet another source of some increased resistance on these. So fully sorted fuel system, win for Jet Lag Heroes. You're going to see a lot more of this truck in the future. Next step, get some exhaust on this thing so we can actually hear ourselves talk around it. And then we'll get the bed mounted back on and put some interior in it so we can go out and have some fun after who knows how many years. This truck's probably been off the road for, I would guess, nearly 15 years in total. So, all right. Keep an eye out. Comment, like, subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. And come on back in the future for lots more Square Body Chevy content and other projects and things and shenanigans and all kinds of fun. All right. Take care.